Adrienne Mays, here to actually present a live training from the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Empire Coaching Program. The topic of discussion, how to make your first 10,000 faster as a complete beginner. So if you actually subscribe or move forward with the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Coaching Program, just for the free Facebook group, you're actually access to training such as this. And once again, kind of give you a sneak peek of what that looked like for you and your business. So as the passive income change agent, coming to small businesses for change, the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Empire Coaching Program, we'll go over that. Number one, the high ticket sales coaching program that's perfect for the foundation for entrepreneurs, all experience levels, to get to their why and understand how to do high ticket sales on this billionaire market of the internet. Number two, Freedom Accelerator, the step-by-step course by Jonathan Montoya, providing an opportunity for you on your own pace to set up the foundation of your online business idea or product. And then number three, the importance of search engine optimization in your web design, in your web presence. 𝗠liche, top-notch marketing agency, here to provide some of the impact regarding your web design, local map listings, Google My Business, social media ads, and more. So the accountability on top with Adrienne's bonus package will allow you that visibility and breakdown of you or your small business in moving forward for 2023. So let's just go ahead and jump into the Wealth Warriors live training that will occur on January the 5th, the first $10,000 online, how they actually made it as a complete beginner. Introducing you to Nathan Bokkers and Daniel Chou, mentors and co-founders and entrepreneurs of the actual program. So let's talk about what we're going to go through here today with the Small Business Review. Power of the internet can change your life. We'll talk about the results of Daniel Chou and Nathan Bokkers, and as well as their students, and we'll take a deeper dive and meet the founders, Daniel and Nathan. Why this program is different from any other program out there on the internet, as well as for high ticket sales, and their 3-step system that they use for themselves as well as their students to have over $2 million in results last year, 2022. So we'll look at that success plan of the Wealth Warriors, and then we'll review next steps and go from there. So again, results. In November, 88,026 days was what Nathan and Daniel were able to accomplish in regards to high ticket sales on their own. And when they actually launched their Wealth Warriors coaching program, December the 19th, just within the matter of 2 weeks, was able to net about 61,000. So does it work? I'm going to have to go with a yes, right? And then the same here for these students. I mean, we had Jory that was struggling for her first time, a beginner that actually was able to bank in about $1,400 in this past couple of weeks. We had Salvatore and all week, a couple of coaches with the Wealth Warriors family, $3,700 in 24 hours. So understanding the foundation of your online platform, my guys, will definitely the program generates results for not only the founders, but also for their students. Now, why is this program different from any of the coaching programs that might be out there on the internet? I mean, it's literally a team of coaches that assist you in your whole process, right? So they have a Facebook coach, a TikTok coach, a YouTube coach, setting up that foundation properly. But the strategies that are taught right now online, they can be outdated, and the times are changing, right? In the last year, 2% increase with over 5 billion people online. Come on, guys. I mean, the fears we have to put behind us regarding the internet not going anywhere. But the key thing is to understand how the growth is happening and understand how you can get to actually that 10,000 with a little action faster. And this is the steps that the Wealth Warriors Elite Coaching Program take you through as a student. So it's different from any other web class, and what they went through in regards to understanding how to get to that $10,000 finding faster is finding the right product. And we'll go into that right product a little bit more in the presentation. They also went through how branding and dominating your affiliate program with the easy to follow formula, but define easy when you're doing it alone. But that's one of the things that you have in regards to the goal of the class that they provided on that day. So who is Daniel Chou? My guy, my mentor. He grew up in Taiwan and from a poor family, and it was a chemical engineering degree. has a master's degree, but couldn't find a job. So actually ventured online and started with Amazon FBA, did drop shipping, legendary marketers, several different online businesses, but struggled for about 4 years. And then he started his journey with no experience and was $35,000 in debt and was being sued by the American Express. So kind of put some urgency under his platform in regards to getting things done. But in about 18 months, he was able to actually become the #1 affiliate for multiple brands. But he didn't do that by looking great, right? He put action into his plan. And from there, he is the co-founder of Wealth Warriors, and he's a family man. He has his son Ace right there in the back, and definitely has a passion for family and giving back. Now, Nathan, his co-founder, is a blue-collar dad. My toothless guy from Canada. I love him to death. Now, he literally was an off-highway logging truck driver for 7 years and wanted to quit that 9-to-5 hustle for him and his family to get his time back as well as his location freedom. As I said, he was toothless. He was an ex-addict and he had the results of that, losing his teeth. But now he's been sober for over 13 years. And he started his business again with no experience. And he, after about 5 months of action and consistency, was able to quit his job, fire his boss, and is one of the #1 high-ticket closers in 2022 for a 7 to 8 figure brand. So co-founder with Daniel. Believe it or not, family man, loves to travel, and of course wants to help others regarding to the direction of his process. So again, Daniel started this when he was at his low, right? American Express was coming to with credit card debt, and he was $35,000 and being sued at the same time. He even goes through in the training and shares with us that he was an alcoholic. As you see, his cheeks are kind of puffy, as he was using alcohol to kind of mask everything else he was feeling, but still put forth the effort for him and his family in regards to getting there. So putting forth that effort, he was able to get over 100,000 followers, getting like and engagement into his community. But the key thing is he wants to help others that were in that same struggle get to the next level of being able to accomplish it on the other side. So what does that look like for him? So in that last 18 months, he bought his first house, 180,000 here, back over in the left corner. But maybe just last year, bought $1 million home for him and his wife, based on his work and effort, guys. This wasn't anything given to him. As well as, he starred and had featured in different movies, as you see in the bottom left. And, literally with Ace in the top right in his new home office in his millionaire home. But he had to work to get to those things. And we have Nate in the bottom right in the past 18 months. Now has that location freedom, even in the next next 3 months or so, taking his family to Mexico. Because again, these are the things that you can still do in regards to having your foundation set up, putting in the work at first, and then being able to enjoy those things, not calling and asking a boss to take off work, but being able to work your own schedule and have that flexibility and creating that passive income for yourself, for you and your family. So let's go through the whole system, okay, in regards to the breakdown of how they actually move forward in the process. So the 3 steps of A, B, C, okay? It all starts with a social source. You could be TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, your Pinterest or Instagram account. Now, those are going to be your social media accounts that provides the traffic to actually attract different people that are looking to ask for help. Now, that's how the communication starts, right? You start attracting them with those social media accounts. Then you lead to B of the nurturing system, how your nurturing system is built with affiliate marketing in place as well. In this space, you're nurturing your leads, and you're trying to answer the questions to make sure that whatever their need is, you're able to do that. Emails, Facebook groups, different nurturing ways to be able to answer those questions, which leads to C, conversion, closing those sales. So after you create contents, blogs, doing lives nonstop, nurturing those leads to come in, you're building that trust so they'll be able to go to the C step of conversion, creating those leads and generation for you and your business. That's the 3-step process that literally is defined. So you pick your traffic source, learn how to do it, because short form content in 2023 is huge, okay? TikTok is hot, YouTube Shorts are hot, Facebook Reels as well. And they're all competing against each other with their algorithm. But with that algorithm, you have that product and you learn with the Wealth Warriors community how to master as well as utilize this to get your brand out to actually generate more leads for yourself. So how do we do this in real life? Take care of people, making sure that the right things are done in regards to the process. So they went through the Wealth Warriors process and how the Wealth Warriors are doing it, how Daniel and Nathan were able to accomplish those goals I showed on the first slides of 88,000 in November of 2022. So again, they start with their traffic source. And on the left-hand side, it could be your TikTok, your Facebook, your YouTube, as well as Instagram, Instagram. And you're attracting people that have the same type or like interests that are into your group, into an opt-in page. So with the opt-in page, you first want to actually have someone put their email into that opt-in page. When that happens, the nurturing process begins. With emails, you follow up to make sure that the answers and understanding of the product, because again, high ticket sales, it typically takes about 6 to 7 hours of content for someone to actually process before they actually move forward. And with high ticket, when I do speak of high ticket, it's a commission item, over $500. So for example, as a mortgage broker, typically a commission is over $500. That would be a high ticket sales product. So from the email, they send them into a free training that goes into a Facebook group, right? So with the Facebook group, they hang out, provide questions, answers, but the key thing is value to the people that are looking at their product or idea. Now, once you nurture those leads and actually turn those leads into prospects, and that's how you get to the beautiful point at the end with closing the sale with a Zoom call or having that one-on-one connection to convert into a hungry lead looking ready to get into your process. So this literally is the Wealth Warriors income engine that they set up for their students when they come in. So no experience is needed while you learn how to do this for yourself in regards to setting up your foundation and getting to the next steps of branding yourself and putting yourself out there. So this same method is how Coach Alwi with the Wealth Warriors Elite Income Program, he had 17,029 days in November, still working his 9-to-5 job. Now, and he literally is coaching and helping people with his own coaching program, helping people understand how to use his online platform. Then we have David McCarty, EMS driver, and so is his wife. And they literally have been in online sales in $7 programs, but recently just won, not one, but two $10,000 K awards in the same program, literally being able to elevate high ticket sales and the methods taught in this program. And then we have my boy, Coach Salvatore, in the bottom right. My man was consistent for 86 days, $6,000 in 1 week. Now everything, the work, the consistency paid off because again, Salvatore came into this world with deficiency. I mean, we all have excuses, but he literally has an implant. He came in deaf and couldn't even hear. So the excuses that anyone has, I always just think about Coach Salvatore, about everything that he pushed behind him as he's making it away. He's not using anything to have an excuse for his success. So in that as well, how can you do this as a complete beginner? I mean, be honest. If you look in the bottom right in this process, can you do it alone? Yes, you can. I mean, I've literally tried myself in regards to setting up the program and being able to nurture as a mortgage broker and insurance broker. That's been one of my deficiencies, my email setup and doing the follow-up for my clients effectively over the years. So, I mean, to do it faster, if you're in high ticket affiliate marketing, right, you want to find a product, and this is what they go through in the training, because any type of product, you don't have to promote the Wealth Warriors. You can promote anything. So with this system, it can work for any product or idea. So you want to look for a product that has a hard-coded system and with a do-it-for-yourself nurturing process while you're learning and trying to earn. So that way you're able to take advantage of learning as well as whenever someone is finally able to move forward, they'll be tied to you via email. So how does that hard-coded system work? So when you're with a high ticket affiliate program or being an ambassador, you receive an affiliate link. And the Freedom Breakthrough process, the Freedom Accelerators, as well as Wealth Warriors, those programs have a hard-coded affiliate link. So what that means is whenever someone goes to your training or goes through the process, the company will actually nurture those leads for you. So until they're ready to sell. So it's not additional work that you would actually have to do. So the hard-coded system helps out because, again, you can earn while you learn. It helps with nurturing while you're learning how to do your online process. And then if you're more advanced, you can actually utilize the structure to have the emails and everything for your clients. So let's recap the 3-step process. Number 1, pick a traffic source. You want to put it into a nurturing system and build that connection. And what you'll learn with the Wealth Warriors coaching program over the 12 weeks that you actually have the live trainings, they have 4 live trainings a week. And they provide you initially, if you move forward with their process, how to design your opt-in page, how to build funnels, webinars, run a Facebook group. I mean, the cultivating your short form content with the YouTube Shorts, TikTok, Facebook Reels, the proper way to do email marketing, as well as the new way tying in affiliate offers, how to create irresistible offers, as well as just the idea of how to market and teach your product, giving you those steps and different viewpoints from different coaching led in that coaching program. So again, it was recommended to find a hard-coded system. And again, it's whenever someone clicks your link and the company that you're actually promoting nurtures the leads for you. And because the money at the end of the day is in the follow-up. So Freedom Accelerator, Freedom Breakthrough, Wealth Warriors, Elite Income, Empire Coaching Program, those programs have the hard-coded system that allow you to learn while you earn. And one of the things that I pointed out as the difference with this program, I mean, noticing in the high ticket affiliate marketing space, a lot of coaching programs just threw everyone into one Zoom group and was hoping, for the hour your questions will be answered. They actually have in this program live sessions that's separated based on level for beginners as well as advanced. So for example, beginners might be just learning about affiliate marketing, but my more advanced people might need assistance on how to hire their virtual assistants or hire editors or copywriters to build and grow their business. So you can do it yourself, right? You have the whole layout of taking your social media traffic, YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest, whatever source you would like to use. And you visit the landing page and you want to have your visitor opt into an emailing system so that they can be cultivated and nurtured, as well as, getting that value and trust to be able to turn those prospects into hungry buyers and to build that trust with you. And this entire process, it can't be done overnight, guys. I mean, it's one of those things you have to set up a new business because you're setting up something new and a foundation online with the Wealth Warriors as well. Or you can, instead of doing it yourself, take the first step and join the free Facebook group. It's no type of obligation, but what you'll see is get exposure to what the community looks like, what you would actually invest in, in regards to being a part of the Wealth Warriors community. And you're able to do that here at the link, bit.ly change elite income. Go ahead, and that way you can learn how to dominate online because the growth of the internet is ridiculous. 2 billion subscribers on YouTube, free to get started. I mean, it's something that you want to take advantage of when moving your business forward in 2023. So as the passive income change agent, helping entrepreneurs reach that time freedom, location freedom, quitting that 9 to 5. But at the end of the day, I'll be honest, it's not for everyone. It does take work in regards to getting there. And even if you can't do the work yourself, I mean, allocating the volunteer that works for you or someone that's working at your front desk for an hour or two, because the programs are step-by-step courses that you are self-guided, that you can actually control the time frame, or even setting up your legacy of having your kids do it for an hour a day. So think outside the box, but this is something that you literally can get done because, again, the internet is changing and the world is changing. So not understanding how the social media works and trying to figure it out all yourself is a task in itself. So dream big. Leverage the success of others to be able to get to your why. And that way you're able to get your strategy and direction in regards to how to get those free leads and generation of your own leads for your brand. But all it takes, my friends, is consistency and content. And that 1% of action daily will help you get there in regards to your goals. So again, hopefully this was some value for you, as well as looking a little bit bigger for my small businesses, my community organizations. The branding and possibilities online are endless, but we have to take advantage of them with action. And that literally takes a little effort and content, but just like you put that effort in to build that small business or build that idea or build that product, it was for a need for a person, and let's get it out there to as many people as possible. Hopefully this was